Got an idea for an event for this. Things with events is I like usually playing games I haven't played, but promise that playing so many fucking games is that doesn't happen all that often. There's probably like a whole event that'd be really interesting. A lot of it would be like games that people would know. I was thinking of doing like an edge-a-thon or something, just like a mid-2000s edgy, like week of edgy games or something. You know, like this, Shadow the Hedgehog, like Jack 2, stuff like that. What's up, Lassie? Thank you, man.
You son of a bitch.
Prince of Ass. Fitting, man. 69. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if I ever actually do it. The Edge-a-thon. Perfect, man. Would Blood Rain count as an edgy game? I guess that's pretty edgy. Yeah, the problem with an edge-a-thon is I feel like all of the famous 2000s edgy games I've already played. But it's an idea, I'll put it on there, why not? I think if anything, it'll just be more fun to talk about while we're playing this. Because we're going to go from this to Prince of Persia, Two Thrones, and then Dirge of Cerberus. So it's like 3 really edgy 2000s games in a row. So this is kind of like a pseudo little mini edge-a-thon, man. But anyways, the first stream here is only going to be a couple hours long. I'm going to go eat with my brother, but then when I come back, we'll go for a while. Yeah, this is Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Oh boy. This came out in the Ubisoft. Let me see, when did it come out? $2004. We're going to be playing the GameCube version here. I got my Wavebird, although it's so old. It's probably not the crispiest controller, but it's alright. Yeah, I'll get into that. I played the first one 2-3 years ago. I really wasn't a huge fan. It was okay. It's one of those games, like, I don't like using the word dated very often, but it kind of has that going on. I feel like there's novelties in it that were appealing at the time that have been done better now. The combat's pretty bad. The platforming and the rewinding is cool, but now there's so many auto platformers that do the same kind of stuff that it feels a little stiff. It's cool, the aesthetics and the story in principle, or in concept, I should say, but yeah, I don't know. I found it to be a fucking annoying game. People say Sands of Time's the best one. It was still good, I guess. It was fine. I should say I shouldn't be like too hard on it, but yeah, I've also played the reboot, which was fine, if not a little barren of a game. And I've played the movie tie-in game, which is like, I guess, the 4th one of these. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I've never played. So yeah, the ones I haven't played are the original cinematic platformers, the really old ones. Warrior Within. I've played, I think, up to the final boss of Two Thrones. I have my copy sitting over there. We might use that copy. I might not, because I gotta set everything up then. But I don't really remember much of it, so we're gonna go through it anyways. And then I've played the reboot, and I've played the movie tie-in game. And that's it. And then they got the new one coming out. It might already be out. Or it's out in a few days. I'll be playing that within a week, so I figured we'd go through Warrior Within and Two Thrones. So yeah, so Warrior Within came out in 2004, mid 2000s edge core. So the first game, it's dark at times, but it's got I don't want to say like an adventure kind of feel to it. It's definitely about like war and stuff like that, but it's not. It doesn't feel edgy. So this game is kind of famous for being super edgy, violent. The prince is hardcore. Apparently, there's ass, tits, and there's Godsmack trailers and Godsmack everything. And apparently, this doesn't have any DMCA stuff. I was told there isn't. So. If it does, they'll mute it. That's whatever. So yeah, this is them kind of taking the series. Yeah, so there's a Prince of Persia reboot on the 360 and PS3. It didn't go over well with most people. New prince, kind of different feel. It's got almost more of like a fairy tale kind of thing going on. I thought it was fine at the time. Probably because the only one of these I'd played before that was a bit of Two Thrones, which I wasn't in love with, but people aren't super... Somebody's getting in my door. Super big on it. It ended with a cliffhanger, I think. I think it actually had like a weird pseudo-sequel DS game that was supposed to be like some chibi art and stuff. I don't know exactly on that. But yeah, there was a reboot, and then they did a movie tie-in the game when the Jake Gyllenhaal movie came out. And then I think that was it for Prince of Persia. There's the remakes they're going to be doing, which are an indefinite delay now. They looked really bad for Sands of Time. And then the new game in a week, or within the week. That's the history. And then the really old cinematic platformers, which I don't have any big plans of playing, maybe for their influence on that kind of platforming. I'd as soon as play like Aladdin or something at that point too. I'm not a huge Prince of Persia guy. I don't think I would play just to see more of that prince, man. So we'll see. Maybe I'll become a Prince of Persia guy from Warrior Within and Two Thrones. Most people say Sands of Time is the best one, and I thought that was pretty okay. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and get started on it. Hopefully I like it. This one I think is supposed to be a bit more combat oriented, and they fixed the combat a bit. That was the worst part of Sands of Time. So. Yeah, that's the lowdown, I guess. Yeah, like I said, this game made me want to do like an edge-a-thon. Not in a sexual way, but I thought it'd be fun to do like a mid-2000s Edge week or two or something. But the problem is I've already kind of played most of those, and this week we're going to play 3 with Dirge Cerberus, Warrior Within, and Two Thrones. So. Yeah, the camera's pretty wonky. The combat's just horrible and really grindy. The platforming's cute, but it's nothing nowadays you haven't seen in any greater way. It's not like, it's like more auto platforming. Well, it's not auto platforming like your cinematic platformers nowadays, but it's kind of close. There's definitely skill involved on like auto platforming nowadays, but the way the wall running and the flipping and the jumping is kind of akin to, I feel like, where you ended up with a lot of platforming games nowadays. It's cool. It's probably the best part still, but yeah. Really, I feel like it's the aesthetics and kind of mix of all those features that's cool about these games. But, well, I shouldn't say. I really, like I said, I remember bits of Two Thrones, but I haven't even seen Warrior Within. Yeah. Anyways, we'll get started because I'm going to eat with my brother in about 2 hours. And then I'll be back 2 hours after that for probably another 6 hours of this. And we'll finish tomorrow if we don't finish today. And we'll do Two Thrones. If I need a Prince of Persia break, we'll do Dirge Cerberus after. But I'll probably do Two Thrones just right away. So. Yeah, so interesting enough. Yeah, this is an Ubisoft game. I remember when this came out, or the first one came out. Let me see. Sands of Time came out October 20th, 2003, so this came out a year after. Yeah, so this was back in the bizarro days where Ubisoft would release a game on the 28th, so Sands of Time, and then a week later release Beyond Good and Evil. For some reason, the absolute hard obsession with like holiday times. I think that was really bad for Beyond Good and Evil, because Prince of Persia went over pretty well. I always thought that was bizarre, because I would look at both and Nintendo Power, I was like, ooh, I like this Beyond Good and Evil game, so I picked that up instead of Prince of Persia. I was like, wait, these are the same devs? Like, why did they release them a week apart? Well, I guess they've learned since then. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this is classic 2000, mid-2000s Edge here. Did they used to do that? Why is this menu so goofy? Mid-2000s, man. Got the heavy metal in the back and shit instead of the, like, more Persia kind of thing going on. Yeah. I mean, obviously holiday times are still huge, but yeah, it was like obsessive back then. So it is supposed to be an actual sequel to the first one. It's a trilogy. It's the same guy. Is it Yuri Lowenthal's the prince? I don't remember. This audio sounds fucking bizarre. It was like Medal of Honor or something last year. But yeah, I don't doubt it. Shit's bizarre when they time stuff like that.
Bring us closer to the wind.
Bring us closer to the wind.
Ready your weapons!
Epic, yeah. Slow, with the weird slow motion where it's, instead of like a high amount of frames, it's like 10 FPS slow motion. They just take like 30 FPS video and stretch it. Oh yeah, everybody knows this shot, dude. The mid 2000s, man. What a glorious time to be alive.
Kill.
Pretty different look there. I used the audio so fucking shit in this game, dude. they just hit you with all the combos real quick and say good luck, I guess, man. I wonder if I could check back over these at some point. I need to change some audio settings. Because the mixing sounds fucking insanely bad. Like I'm playing in fucking mono, dude. The first game was weird like this, too. It had odd sound. Dude, the fucking music. This is fucking badass. Fucking Yuri Lowenthal saying you're not worth my time. Let's go! Drink water, yeah. One says fucking badass like drinking some fucking agua. Cut. What the fuck was that sequence, man? What is with the sound balance? Is it on my end or is it a problem? Or the sound effects sound like a little too loud compared to everything else? So they just are comedic?
You aren't worth my time.
Jesus, dude. Let's go.
You will never reach our shores alive.
For your sake, you better hope I don't.
Tell me when you're going to be ready to fight for real.
Jesus, dude, I didn't even get fucking the chance to get started.
You aren't worth my time.
God, the one-liners that we've already heard them too many times and we've just started.
You bitch!
This game's fucking hardcore, man. It's a wonder the Prince of Persia series isn't, you know, still alive and kicking, thriving. It's a miracle it's even getting the 2D game. It's funny the trajectory of God of War, man. It's another game that started on a boat.
Run or die.
Come a little bit closer.
I can't tell when she's just delaying her attack and when she's actually like...
You have
She has these like 2-second long delays in her attack chains. I guess we're supposed to beat her. Yeah, imagine being the original creators, man. We've like barely even started. Where we go, man. Better go drink my seawater. Oh, the seawater's gone. Oh wait, here it is. This shit's funny as fuck, though, man. Yeah, like the original God of Wars were cool. I wasn't like huge into the combat, but I like the spectacle. But it's interesting comparing these to like those, like God of War 1 and 2 compared to like Prince of Persia. I mean, obviously they're doing a different thing, but Jesus, dude, the opening ship sequence compared to this is like fucking night and day, man. And like I said, I'm not even like a crazy God of War guy. Oh really? Well, that's the one people tend to like the most. game's gonna be nightmare checkpoints, probably. Huh? Can I like use the time to go back? You pick up his weapon? Yeah, dual wielding bros.
You will never reach our
It's funny,
shores
man, this
alive.
game after the first one.
You better hope I don't.
Because the first one's like, it's got kind of like a unique atmosphere and stuff.
Try again.
Love this shit, dude. She has like a 20 attack chain. What the? I just got up. I hit her even. You can even break out of your combos.
You bitch!
What's up, Cotty? I've been getting a kick out of that mid-2000s edge.
You have two choices. Run or die. Tell me when you're going to be ready to
I thought
fight
she had an
for
opening,
real.
but then she just stabbed me. Oh, so much for using that move at all. Yeah, yeah, it does, Cora. Interesting first boss here. Interesting combat. Nostalgia and speedruns? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the speedrun's probably a very different feel, too. Yeah, we'll see. I don't have much nostalgia for the series. Like I said, the only one I kind of played back in the day was Two Crowns, which we'll play after this. I wasn't huge into Sands of Time, but I respect it. We'll see on this one. This is an interesting beginning here. We just got into it. It's already got a pretty long checkpoint with a very questionable boss here. I'm sure there's some kind of like easy win combo, but we don't even know what we're doing yet. Yeah, I've heard the combat's better in this. Sands of Time, the combat was the worst part for me. I only played Sands of Time for the first time about 3 years ago, so I think the smoothness of a lot of the platforming and the combat and stuff is kind of something that hasn't aged super well. Sands of Time. But I respect it for what it is at the time, for sure. I was okay with playing the reboot too. I didn't hate that one, but I get that people who like these three probably aren't gonna like the reboot. And then I also played the movie tie-in game, which was really just forgettable.
You will never
The Jake
reach our
Gyllenhaal movie.
shores alive.
Oh, you can pause. Oh, can you like counter after guarding? Maybe that's the strat.
You call yourself a master swordsman?
The audio balance is fucking fucked. Yeah, I was thinking earlier of an idea for like a game event. I was like, I need to do an edge-a-thon. We were talking about that, like a mid-2000s edge. Yeah, it wasn't exactly a movie tie-in. It was supposed to be tied to these, but it just happened, you know, they released it at the same time, right? Like I said, it was very forgettable, so I don't really... Damn, she just jukes that, man.
You have
stud. What's the other choice, dude? Dude, the fucking camera.
You aren't worth my time.
You just juice your parries, man. Maybe playing defensively is not the strat, man.
How can this happen? Is this the best you have to offer?
Spanking our ass, dude. At this point, if you released like this exact game nowadays, it would probably seem like a parody. Just because of games like this, right? It was a different time, man. I miss these
The
times.
Empress overestimated your ability.
The Empress?
The Empress. That blood splatter, it made it look like you get fucking beheaded there or something. I much preferred to the reboot, which I really hated. Yeah, I didn't feel much about the reboot. Like I said, I didn't have much nostalgia for these though, so that helped. It was a pretty desolate game. Very empty feeling.
They say the Maharaja found portals there, where one could pass backwards through time.
Back through time. To the birthplace of the sands. Something terrible happened when our army traveled to the Maharaja's palace.
You found the sands of time.
Worse, I opened them.
Whosoever shall open the sands must die.
I was forced to kill those I fought beside. Those I had loved.
But now an unstoppable beast chases you.
For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
And you will die.
I used the sands themselves to reverse time, making it as if the hourglass was never opened.
The beast, the Dahaka, is the guardian of the timeline. You were supposed to die, so it will catch you and see to it that you meet your fate.
It is better to try than to wait here for death.
Madness. Even if you manage to reach the island, you'll still have to face the Empress of Time.
I will travel back in time and prevent the sands from ever being made. If there are no sands, the Dahaka will have no quarrel with me.
Go then, my prince. But know this. Your journey will not end well. You cannot change your fate. No man can.
Jesus, we just got right into it, dude. Quick fucking intro, exposition dump out of nowhere, and fucking boom, bing bang boom, man. Here we are. So that's why he's in the boat. He's going to destroy the sands of time. Well, considering there's a third game, we'll see if he succeeds on that front, man.
My swords. Gone.
Nice stick, my dude. I gotta make sword noises still. This random yelling at these fucking crows, man. Awesome, dude. No camera control. Did Sands of Time have camera? I don't remember. I don't remember if it was all reset angles and stuff. Oh, it's inverted. That's my favorite. Good old classic inverted camera here. Or it says it's inverted, but not work. They did? Okay. I was like, I thought it did, but like, I don't remember. Because it does have a lot of like preset
Find the one who did this.
camera angles for the jumping and stuff, so I think I just remember that more clearly. Damn, what is with the audio in this, man? Like I said, it almost feels like it's on my problem because there's no way the mixing is this fucking bad. Let me crank the volume up for you guys a bit. Did the double screaming overlap? Very cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do that edge-a-thon someday. What are some other 2000s edgy games you guys can think of? Like I said, I've probably played most of them, but I wrote down like Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog, Jak 2, Warrior Within, Dirge of Cerberus. We'll be playing for the first time in a couple days. And what's Edge Core, man? Yeah, nice artwork. I guess like Blood Rain. Put Blood Rain on there. I feel like this is the quintessential mid-2000s Edge game. Maybe we'll do a dude bro shooter a thon too. Cool. Game saving. How is the speedrun for this anyways? Is it pretty broken? I usually watch a speedrun for every game I play. Yeah. Sometimes I don't. I usually try to. I don't remember how Sands of Times was. I don't remember if it was broken. It's extremely broken? Oh yeah. That probably makes for pretty interesting sub 20 minutes. Wow, yeah. I always wondered speedruns like that. It's probably kind of neat because then you could still play the game casually. Because it's like you just don't even get to see most of the stuff. I guess there's different categories, but that's cool. Oh. Alright. Where's my sands, bro? Where's my dagger? Cool, man. It's funny, your old Prince of Persia's like the look of the platforming feels like your typical like do they want me to grab onto that or just jump? Okay. Looks like your typical like AAA auto platforming you have nowadays. But the difference is this game you could actually fail. It's like impossible in like a Horizon these days to fail. It's weird you'll have actual like almost muscle memory from those piece of shit games. Where you think you can just do whatever, but still have to like aim the jump. I think that's kind of what I was talking about earlier, where these can kind of feel, in a way, like I said, I don't like using the word dated that much, but kind of dated, because this kind of like, kind of on rails platforming is like super common with Western AAAs nowadays. They just remove any skill to it. I guess it's something you could say was influential with these. Better or worse. Take a ton of tiny steps around the room and bricks if going backwards and so far forwards. Oh yeah, okay. I think maybe I've seen that in like a KDkill or something. That's starting to sound familiar. Like, 'cause I remember them just kind of like fiddling around like that. I don't remember like in context, but can't you go through like doors and shit with that aren't like actually open or something? Okay, yeah. That's what I was like kind of remembering that. Climb up and try again. That's cool. How do we hit the wall run? person. Cool.
Help me with this.
Jesus. I guess I'm using a stick. At the end of the time, if I remember right, the enemies were very tanky, which was one of the annoying parts of it. You'd imagine they probably are gonna have a bit more mixed health pools than this. It's more combat focused. The combat was a kind of a slog in that game. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I still need to play Legacy of Kain as well. All of the Soul Reaver shit. Oh, you can throw the weapon? That's cool. We'll try to throw some combos in here so I don't want it to look like super fucking boring. Or at least practice some, because there might be some utility on these.
This offense will not be forgiven.
Or it's gonna be like an old God of War where there's like one dream combo that just shits on everybody. What was it, like square, square, triangle in God of War or something? Same with like Mitzvahs. I usually like playing action games. Gonna be a bit more stylish or flashy. But there's no utility to the ability. Sometimes it's just damage combos. Big numbers. What's up, buddy? We got a map. This game like open world or something? I doubt it. Like Prince of Persia's never felt like that kind of series. Maybe we can get up this. Then again, I guess there was kind of some of that going on in the reboot. Maybe we just phase into different levels. Like the linear nature of the platforming in these is kind of gonna would be tedious for something with kind of like an open world design.
I know you're out there. Show yourself. Where I come from, we face our opponents. And if our enemy is unarmed, we offer them a sword.
The Gideons, man. Cut. Spider sword. Double weapon tutorial. I'm trying to read the tutorials, lads. Give me a sec. Lads. The only one in the game. Look, they recently exported them all. They were very common. Can I just practice the comments? Okay. And what's this one? Like that stick, brother. Oh, Jesus, that felt like it had the strength of a fucking wet noodle. If you can like mash buffer stuff. I love the fucking action the action music, dude. Is there something down there? I think so. God knows we're gonna need this. And we're just playing on normal, also. I don't trust after Sands of Time these devs to give me a fun, hard action combat. We'll play it safe and play it on normal. Be beating on guys for like 10 hours or something on hard mode. Do wonder what changes on hard mode. I'd be surprised if it's like AI and stuff. I assume it's just numbers. Hard is bullshit, yeah. I like a good challenge, but I tend to like not have faith unless I'm told otherwise. And I didn't have any big conversations about this, so I'm just playing normal. Like I didn't like the combat in the first game enough, so I don't need to suffer. It might already be suffering, we'll see. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just like cranked, super tanky assholes. Trying that move, dude. Look at my charge, man. Oh, that's my throw. Oh, yeah. How the hell did he block that? Well, it's an edgy hardcore game, but you probably want to have that those difficulty spikes to match. Oh yeah, wall run. Oh, he just does a little flippy if you don't press A in time. Tell with this camera angle, my dudes. Okay. Leap of faith, if there ever was one there.
Get out of my way!
Get out of my fucking way.
I grow tired of this.
I want to like flip over him and actually attack, but
Run while escape is still an option.
yeah, we'll see. Damn, this shit talk, dude. Is it because I'm mashing he doesn't actually do an attack after that? Maybe it's like the enemy has to let you do an attack after the overhead flip. All of a sudden this guy's impenetrable here. Maybe you have to have like 2 weapons or something. Zero openings. There we go. In the middle of his attack chain. Oh, pretty rhetorical usually. There's certain things I don't mind. I don't even remember what I asked, so yeah, probably pretty rhetorical. I usually go pretty blind on these, but Jesus, how many in a row this guy got? It's like I'm in a battle for my life here. I can kind of hit him in the middle of some of this shit, but that seems really risky. When are the openings? Flipping over him doesn't really do much. Oh yeah, I don't mind with combat stuff if you think they're not going to teach me anything. But yeah. Generally I'll just figure it out though. Or attempt to figure it out. They kind of just vomit 10,000 different combos at you with no explanation of their utility and say good luck. I don't know if this is one of those games I should read the manual. Because blocking and going for opening seems about as useful as just standing there and taking a hit. Oh yeah, there's like contextual shit that doesn't work on certain enemies. Gotcha. ABB.
Your time would be better spent seeking sanctuary.
Your time would be better spent seeking sanctuary, my dude. Are we just spamming and just catching him in the middle of a combo? Is like that'd be funny, the most mindless option.
Run while you still can.
The enemies have these like really flashy like 10 fucking thousand an hour like attacks or whatever. Where you're like, you don't know if they're done or if they're just taking a break, man. Sometimes they let you hit it after them too. Yeah, it seems less like a combo game and more just kind of a flip. And that's why I kind of wondered if it was like more about the evasion and the defense, but it seems to be pretty inconsistent.
I grow tired of this.
Maybe blocking is just like lame. Maybe I need to just space them. Weirdly, you hit him there, even though he's blocking. Maybe there's like one frame where he's getting ready to attack and it looks like he's blocking, but he's not. Classic. Okay, there's no fucking iframes on the dodge. I was like, let's see if I can like backflip or something. Jesus, dude. This is rough, man. Like throwing your weapons. All these hits at least. Oh. What? He hit me and he was just sitting there, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright. Very interesting combat so far. If I'm looking for the cheesy right move to use on him that he's just able to hit by or what, man? He doesn't really seem to care about you attacking after a block. He doesn't have a whole lot of like recovery frames. He kind of just keeps attacking and then blocks. Feels very inconsistent. I imagine there's some consistency in there, otherwise nobody would like this game. I like how they teach you that move, and then like it just doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. They're like, yeah, try to move forward and press B, whatever. And he's just like hitting you by sitting still. Give him space in it around. No, it just doesn't do shit. I'll just say single weapon tutorial. Right after we picked up a weapon. Interesting time to have a single weapon tutorial. Okay, maybe we can juke around him? Oh, he has fucking crazy ass tracking. Oh, all of a sudden we're doing combos, dude. And all of a sudden we're able to jump on him even though it didn't work before. Okay, there must be something I'm not understanding. This was that era where it's like you could read the manual, but it wasn't like usually super necessary. I'm wondering if there's like something in there maybe I should get. Right, we'll figure it out though. God knows the in-game tutorials are pretty quick. They just kind of tell you combos and that's it. I don't really feel like Prince of Persia is the kind of complicated game where I need to be. There's a whole lot of depth to what's going on. That's probably pretty intuitive. Okay, well it seems like just pressing A in front of him kind of works good. Yeah, that seems like the case. That's... I didn't really realize there's a difference there. Yeah, offhand. They look about the same, but this one actually hits this guy pretty hard and opens him up. That seems to be the money attack on this guy. Alright, buddy, I can't get near the wall. Oh yeah, that's just the key in the lock combo right there, man. That's it. Or move, I shouldn't even call it a combo. Cool.
You see now how it's done?
Really, buddy? Am I supposed to fall down here? Don't think so. Oh, you can hang on that. It's like there's not much else to fuck with. So. Oh yeah, that does good work, man.
Run while escape is still an option.
God, yeah, well, that's just like you could try to play the other way, but this is pretty much just like how you beat him. Goes from challenging to a fucking joke. So there's the offhand one where you press Y towards him. So you have to have a weapon there to actually attack. Wonder what the difference really is. Why not just use the main hand one? We'll find out. Maybe it'll just be a style thing. Okay, there's the offhand. There's the main hand, I gotcha. So the tutorials came in pretty fast and hard, so... Cool. Got weapon durability. Grab or kick or something, right. Makes sense. Figure out the nuances of it, I guess. Be cool if they all had like, yeah, like a different utility. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind just style, but I feel like one weapon smacking down on a guy or the other's not gonna feel really stylish. or stylistically different. Can I run along this? I don't know if I can go up these. Probably not. Well, the combat's definitely better than the first game. It still feels like the first game's combat was tuned up. It's not like some rebirth of the combat, but there's a bit more moves going on, and being able to kind of like throw your weapons and pick up stuff's kind of cute. We'll see as we go. Can't say it's fun combat yet. we're very early. There is hope for sure. I'm looking forward to going through it. It's a good time. I've definitely been enjoying the edge, man. It's really funny coming off of the first game too. Cause like there's some dark stuff in the first game, but he's not the type to just be like, you bitch. Got this like 180, man. Oh, the saw blades. Prince of Persia saw blades. Cool. They show all the sands, the little circles, but I don't think I have any control over that yet. Unless those are supposed to be something else, but... Godsmack and titties, that's the tone of this game. Based. I kind of wish it actually had the Godsmack in the game. It's pretty close with the... Maybe we'll watch the trailer and I'll mute the VOD audio.
What magic is this?
With the full Godsmack experience. What the? She just ran up, kicked him in the face, and ran away? She is a bitch, man. Why did she do it? Rude. Yeah, was there any info on this, or is it just extremely dry? What the fuck? Is this my Master Sword in the Stone moment here? Yeah. There's a past version and a modern version. Present. Can't skip these. It's weird because you could skip some of the other cutscenes. I think
Seems I've discovered one of the time-traveling portals the old man spoke of.
just save everywhere. The checkpoints are pretty far away, so doesn't hurt. What the fuck, man? Takes a bit to access. Testing my delay. I was like, the menus feel like they have a lot of delay, but some games just do. Some games just have like a half a second delay on the menus. I don't know if it's like a style thing or what, but my movement seems fine, then I just assume it's the menus. Or it's like a lag. I mean, there's some games nowadays where there's so much shit that they paused or whatever that the menu's like fucking lags. Oh, you can take it back out, dude. Hold Y, then spam
He's the one the Empress wants dead.
Okay. Oh, no shit. Yeah, I'll try to keep at least 5 then. Fun. Appreciate the info on that, for sure. Oh no, I don't doubt it, yeah.
Alert the others.
Alert the others. Give me your fucking weapon, mate. Is this the speedy strat? You just walk up to one of these and just spam it? Fucking music, dude. Very Lowenthal just yelling at boxes. Fucking box, fuck! Yeah! Oh, really? Oh, you can just do that? That's cool. Well, I mean, I guess if you could just clip through walls, it doesn't matter if you can do it or not, right? Whoa. I don't know if this is the kind of game where the arena's locked you in. Can I climb this pole? And this music makes me think there's somebody still around, man. They just don't care. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, okay, music's over. Just gotta find the places to run up, man. Prince of Persia special. Oh, you can get on these. I just had to press a different button. Oh my god, guys, where's my yellow paint? Yeah, that's something that's another modern game little thing. That you having to figure out where things are using like lighting or art direction. They'll just throw white paint or yellow paint on. I get it, it's easier, but it always feels very handholdy. It makes pathfinding and all that kind of stuff and cool art direction kind of kaput in terms of how it like works with the gameplay. It's a shame. Look, there's another thing. Oh, was that just timed? I think it was just timed. Why is it timed? I thought there'd be like 2 or something, yeah. Alright, so we gotta get out of here quick, I guess. It's timed because fuck you. Gotta test your skills on whether you can run to a door 5 feet away well or not. Yeah, I guess hand-holdiness and accessibility. More so I feel like it's just appeal to as many people as possible. Oop, that was not what I wanted. I wanted to climb back up. I forgot I hit. There we go. I like accessibility. Accessibility. People who just can't actually, like, you know, physically play stuff. Great for them to be able to. I feel like just kind of turning every game into like a mindless Lead you by the hand fast, though, it could be a little odd. But, I don't know, with a mix of indies and AAA nowadays, I mean,
Stop the intruder.
there's always something for you. They really want me to do the steal.
How is this possible?
I'm rambling. I just think it's interesting how games handle pathfinding with very similar kinds of platforming nowadays. What does that do? Is there like a sprint button? Sure. I think so. What's up here? There's nothing? If you actually can. He goes quick downstairs. Ooh. We made it, I guess. Like squish, man. Hello? Okay. Like my left trigger might actually be a little shitty. The camera, dude. Shit hits good, I guess, man. What do we get? Cool. Now I have to go back. Okay, they closed it, thank God. I don't remember how much side shit I found in the first game. Might have been one of those where I kind of... Hello? Oh, just a visual bug. It's probably useful to have some more life. I don't know if there's power upgrade. Is there like a save? Probably not. One of those where getting the life upgrades is harder than just not bothering. Maybe there was something I was supposed to hit back there? What the? Can I just aim and then jump? You can, yeah. You don't have to move beforehand. So what was the point of coming back in here? I guess if it does have like an open world thing going on, that would be why. There might be a fair bit to explore then. I mean, I'll take any upgrades I can get. Oh, I climbed up this. This is where they want me to go. Do people tend to like Two Thrones? I hear about people liking this one because of the combat and then liking the first one like overall the most, but anybody have any like thoughts on Two Thrones? Oh, I only have, you can only make 3 saves. Whoops. It is called Two Thrones, right? I haven't played it in probably like a couple decades. Two Thrones. Yeah. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I assume I'll beat this either later tonight when I get back or tomorrow. Dude, the fucking sound mixing in this is atrocious, man. It's like some of the sound effects is like just fucking bizarre. They're like super loud, and then like some of the music and voice are like super quiet. And the cutscenes are mixed for a lot of comedy. It's definitely worse there. I feel like the first game had that problem too. Oh really? Better than this? Oh, I had no idea. That's cool. Well, that'll be exciting. I didn't know if it was kind of this like black sheep of the trilogy. I don't have anything to go on it really. I don't remember this kind of edge in it. I mean, it has the edge of like having some doppelganger evil person in it. I don't remember this kind of music. Oh really? For our purposes, that might be a bad thing. Let's see. It's one of those things like I have no problem with the edginess. It can just be entertaining. But like, I guess it's one of those like, I would prefer funny, shitty edge over just a flat line, just boring atmosphere story. Maybe, I don't know if they've got anything really big they want to do with the Prince of Persia atmosphere story in the third one, but hopefully it's not just lame. I'd rather have shitty edge over lame. Oops. I'll just jump. I think we could just jump. Yeah, I imagine if you're a big fan of the first one, this is quite the departure. Well, it's really not in gameplay and like aesthetics. It still feels like kind of feels like Prince of Persia, but yeah, maybe the really that's where the camera angles and stuff. It's hard to tell, man. Like I thought I was good to go, but I need to be way over here. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting something like way the way people talk about this one like super different from the first game, but it feels like he curses more. There's like random generic ass metal. And more ass and titties. I gotta pay attention to these cutscenes. That's where they try to actually show you where the fuck you're going in these. Just completely silent, long panning cutscene.
Destroy him!
I'm gonna do some different combos here. You could steal the weapon. That's cool. I'm gonna try the charge and shit. Charge takes so long to wind up. I guess if the enemy's stunned properly, it's fine. To kick up, dude, hell yeah. Can you do the little Jimmy? I don't know what that's called. Where you grab the insides to hold yourself up. Yeah, I don't think I'll be too caught up in looking for side stuff. I mean, I'd like to grab whatever I can, but usually I'm that kind of dude, but depends on how much I enjoy it, I guess. Okay. I don't know if that's where they want me to be. Oh, I just do much of a drop. Odd because higher up you think you'd be able to get to it easier, but he just lands at the same spot. I guess it's more just like he's magnetized to it. Feels like there's stuff up there. Ooh. Wrong button. Let's come for the block. Head chopped. Oh well, let's keep rocking. Ooh. Bam. Yeah, it's got legs. Nice up there after. Yeah, sometimes those side camera angles can make it hard judging depth and angles and stuff. It was kind of annoying in the first game, if I remember right, but it's something I guess you kind of get like a feel for. You start lining yourself up with the wall you're on instead of like just trying to visualize it using like the camera at your back like in most 3D platformers. Checkpoint, man. These are gonna feel good every time I find one. I don't know if I'll ever redo the reboot. I think I got all the achievements back on it back in the day when I was an achievement farmer. But it's never one I've had any like big like nostalgia or desire to kind of revisit. Part of it's probably just not like a big love for the series in general. The eyes. This fucking John Rambo fucking eyes there. What was that his name? Not John Rambo. What was that fucker's name? And Steve Rambo, excuse me. Had to type in Rambo gay porn to get the right name for John Rambo's the actual Rambo. The movie Rambo. Oh, she won't let you jump on her.
Can't we talk this?
It's weird having all the crazy hard rock or metal or whatever. And then it just goes fucking silent. Hey, Outcast, what's up, buddy? What's this fucker doing over here, man?
I'm not here to hurt you. Pain is exquisite.
Look how loud their voices
I
are.
commend you.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Just threw my knife at her. The fucking odd sound mixing, man. Just quiet with her, just super loud. The cheesy lines, dude. What's over there? Oop. Right. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Is like it's almost, you know, if you just release this now, does it probably feel like parody, just because of yeah, like this at the time. I mean, it's fun. It's cool. I'm not like railing it. I mean, it's pretty like, you know, pretty crude most of the time. But I mean, I got no problem with violence and titties. It's just funny. It's like the odd mixing and like just cheese level. Oh, cool. Sounds like a full day, man. Yeah, I'll be heading out to go eat here in a 30-40 minutes too. Give me a little Chinese buffet. This is a GameCube version. That's the version of Two Thrones I got too, so I'm like, might as well do this one.
This offense will not be forgiven.
Yeah, that seemed pretty good. Yeah, looking forward to getting some grub. Supposed to be a big cold front ice thing happening soon, so well, probably nothing crazy compared to most areas of the world. Out here, it's like we might get snow is crazy. Have you guys out in Finland had like just nonstop snow? I imagine.
Don't you know not to strike a woman?
I think Ripper's pictures, it was all snow.
Don't you know not to strike a woman?
Those fucking lines, dude. Don't you know not to strike a woman, dude? The like sexy tone or whatever. I can't think of a more quintessential like 2000s Edge game than this. This might take the cake, man. The thing with Shadow the Hedgehog is it's really funny in the first like 5 minutes, but it's really not all that edgy once you get past the hedgehog shooting guns and some of his lines. There's not really that much that happens. Like Yuri Lowenthal just yelling as he like beats up like boxes and shit. It's just funny, dude. Pretty normal. Yeah, it's like maybe a couple times a year we'll get like snow, if that, but it's usually just tonight. It's actually gonna get in the negative. Rare. Problem out here is people just don't handle snow very well. It's like roads aren't prepped and cars tend to not have no chains or anything like that, right? Since I work and drive for work most of the time.
Come closer, Prince. I want to taste my victory.
Blood Rain's pretty edgy too. There's a lot of good edge. Oh, there's tutorials here. Oh, really? Vertical wall run, press B.
Being so close to you.
That was pretty funny, man. Oh, she's back, dude. Jesus, dude. Can I get a fucking second, lady?
I'm not here to hurt you.
Oh, is this not? Need to rewind some of this damage, dude. Really not. It's like on me for hours. Jesus, dude, the checkpoints are pretty fucking far away in this game, man. Ay. The combat being so fucking rough, man. I really wish we didn't have to redo like 20 minutes of this game at a time. That was the problem the first one too. I always got a checkpoint here, okay. Dude, there's like actual checkpoints.
You like the pain, don't you?
I was like, man, the last save point was pretty far back, man. Although we just have the same health level, so.
I'm not here to...
It's cute it actually interrupts their lines. A lot of games won't do that. I mean, it still sounds really fucking odd, but...
Can't we talk this?
But at least they tried, right? God, there's just something about the audio level of the sound effects and shit which makes everything just feel like really odd, like a wet noodle. Not a lot of impact. That's pretty quiet. And like all the atmospheric sounds are like super quiet. Jesus, dude, just let me get up, brother. The wall dive seems pretty good against those chicks. I don't know if it's good against everybody or what. Oh, really? It's a GameCube thing. Fuck. I wonder if Two Thrones has that problem. I was gonna use my disc copy. The fuck? Maybe I'll do a different version. Right, yeah. I was like, man, because it sounds really bad. You'd think they would fix that hardware problem on Two Thrones, but I don't remember. I don't remember the audio sounding super fucked when I played Two Thrones back in the day. I'll have to test it. I might have to do a different version. Yeah, it sounds so bad that it seems like it's broken. Yeah. The fuck? Can you not block? Oh, this looked awesome, dude. Dude, I'm trying to move over there and it won't let me. Great, dude. Fucking Jesus, dude. Maybe we could just not have this if it's gonna suck. I think they flashed the tutorial for like a millisecond back there, but it's one of those where like you're moving in a direction, but sometimes it wants you to be moving in a different direction even if it doesn't make sense.
Hit me harder, Prince. Harder.
I was waiting for her. Can I only just normal attack? Awesome, dude. This is really fun, man. Big fan of whatever this fucking combat is here. Okay, you're supposed to dodge with jump. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, porting across systems was probably harder back then in general. Not as bad as it was before that, but that could be part of it. Or maybe there was just some weird intricacies with the system for some reason that didn't work. Oh, great. Not so much for that. Yeah, I don't really want artwork if I'm gonna have to fight two chicks at the same time. I think I'll pass. How about an actual upgrade, dude? Kinda tired of finding artwork already and we're an hour in, man. Great, here we go, dude. Awesome chat. Yeah, bizarre. You just think they wouldn't release it that way at all for one of their big holiday games. Too late now, man. Yeah, I'm just not. Usually, you don't have kind of super goofy issues like that. Some games you do, like Deadly Premonitions broke on like every version, but like some versions are worse than others.
They're so...
How little damage his normal strikes do. Oh well, man. Yeah, I might not be able to use my there we go. My copy of Two Thrones, man. It has the same issues. Maybe you think they would fix it after, you know, one game. There's something I'm supposed to activate. This just draws your attention so much. Oh, great. Listen. We're just out of range here. Oh no, we made it. Good. It's like they got like a light shining on it. The red's there. But I need to go do something else first. I don't know. I'm probably supposed. Maybe this opens the door. Is it above me? Oh, I thought it was like farther ahead of me. It's hard to tell some of these camera angles, man. Gotcha. Here we go. How about a juicy save point, man? Wasn't there shitty PC ports of this too? Maybe they weren't shitty, I don't know. Been a lot of different ports. Oh. Yeah, it's not like they're porting to the fucking GBA or something, man. Weird. Here's it. Let's take a listen here. Yeah, because man, the audio sounds pretty bad in this. Yeah, like your environmental stuff sounds really low. A lot of your voices, like the audio quality or recordings of the voices isn't that good in the first place, but when they make it so much louder than the rest of it, it sounds like ultra bad. It like emphasizes how shitty the recording quality is. This is PS2 right now we're listening to. And you hear one of her voice lines. Oh, she just got chopped in half.
Don't you know not to strike a woman?
God, the line's still bad. But yeah, the voice line sounds mixed way lower. Right? And I don't know if it's because it's just quieter in the PS2 version, or if it's because there's like barely any other noise in this version. So it just really stands out. It's probably mixable. Who knows? Definitely sounds odd. It makes for some comedy, especially in like cutscenes and stuff. The cutscenes sound the worst. Curious if the PS2 sound, the cutscenes sound bad in that. Actually, take a listen real quick. They still seem pretty quiet.
Beside those I had loved.
But now an unstoppable beast chases you.
For the first time in my life, I am afraid.
And you.
Yeah, I don't know. It still sounds a little odd, but it's definitely not like as glaring. I mean, I'd have to listen to the whole thing. Hard to tell on just the video. And who knows with like YouTube compression and audio, how different it is. The zoom in. That guy's eyes. Whoa, too sexy chick lady.
You! Help me!
It is as they say. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Okay.
Leave her alone! You and I have unfinished business. You'll have to do better than that.
I'll not give you the satisfaction of seeing me fall!
Feels like there's like music missing here. Hello? I think that was just because I was on a ramp there, so. Dude, her fucking like, she's just spamming the
Tell
sweep.
me when you're going to be ready to fight for real!
Actually, maybe we can like get back on that. Let's see the quality, baby.
You have no...
What the fuck was that?
Tell me when you're going to be ready to fight for real!
Oh, great. Can't she just jump up a bit?
Is this the best you have to offer?
This does make for some comedy though.
This is just a...
She's like, whoa! Yuri Lowenthal's like, whoa! Everybody's, whoa! Just the screaming with like no music.
master swordsman.
Great. I'm glad she does 10 zillion damage a hit, man. These fights are fucking long as hell, too. It's always like goofy. I always have to do the same cheesy move against her. You can hit her after she fucking, after you block a bunch, but you only get in like a hit or two, or you can get more if you do it the other way. I guess that's a cute way of doing cutscene skips. Oh yeah, the music's on. You could hear it start there. I'm glad we played like the best version of this game. I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll add some fun to it. You just hear the shitty sound effects.
This is just the... You call yourself a master swordsman?
Next.
Nick. What the? I did, yeah. Oops. Sorry, I missed that. Can't look away.
I will not allow you to...
This is just the beginning.
These like random kicks she does just launch you across the room.
You should have fled when you had the chance. Try again.
Why did he not do the move there? It's like really inconsistent. Oh my god, this game is already awesome. Just like find out the cheesiest move to spam against them, and then most of the time it won't work. Yeah, I finished it yesterday. It was cool. I mean, I had fun with it, but they definitely outdid themselves with Final Fantasy Tactic. Tactic Ogre has a lot of issues. I feel like that version's the worst one to play, from what I've researched. There's a lot of big changes from the PSP version of that one. There's a lot of upgrades too, but I don't know. A lot of the problems I had with it probably were because of that version of the game. So. Yeah, the music's just gone. That's fucking awesome.
Is that the best you have to offer?
He does have a wicked kick, man.
I will not allow you to stand in my way.
Power those buns and thighs, man. Pure pain.
You call yourself a master swordsman?
Is that the best you have to offer?
Like if you block her string and attack, you either get one hit in, 2 hits in, or she just blocks it or hits you. It's like, I don't know if my timing's just off or if it's just like horrible to block in this.
Flee while it's still an option, fool.
Okay. Guess I'm just dead. Awesome, dude. That's the worst version. I don't know, there's so many like changes with the RNG and not being able to like swap your skills around and stuff. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's all about the combined features, but the slog nature of it and the bloated health pool's been. I guess I haven't played the PSP one. I can't really say. I just wish they didn't change so many big features of it. Like how I went in for an attack there, and when I pressed the attack button, all of a sudden I was being stabbed in the gut. Hanging off the fuck, hanging in the air there.
I grow tired of this.
Oh yeah, I just am imagining it more like an FFT. Apparently this version of the game, the GameCube version, just has fucked audio. I didn't know that going into it because I was like, why would it?
Try again.
It's funny that way. And maybe this game will be dog shit and a little funny audio is gonna be the saving grace. But let's see.
I grow tired of this. Nothing good will come of your
But yeah, it was a good time still though. I had fun with it.
Flee while it's still an option.
Definitely wish they're gonna make big changes. They made all around improvements instead of just some here and there.
You should be honored to die by my sword.
This is just the.
Yeah, who knows? I'm not gonna be replaying it, so can't really say. It's one of those where there's a lot of people who just don't like that it is changed, but I also had a lot of problems with buff cards being so good and so dominant in so many of the rush strats and how long the fights took and the class depth and shit, so it's like cool if they could have fixed some of that.
Tell me when you're going.
Is it true they got rid of like TP too? And like auto skills weren't a thing? It's unbelievably fucked. Gotcha. That's fair. Yeah, I forgot about the TP. TP was the same. 5 turns of nothing. Yeah. It just seems like it's just a problem all around then.
This is just the.
Yeah, it's the same shit, yeah. Yeah, it would have been cool if they were gonna remake it, if they could have like fixed some of those problems instead of like emphasizing the problems. Or like just diverting those problems away to something else. Making them easier to abuse or something. Awesome, dude. What a fight.
Wait. Please, I must speak with you.
What do you want from me?
Do you think we'll get Kingdom Hearts 4 this year, bros?
The Empress meets with no one.
I need me some fuck number. I mean, I guess we got Rebirth in
Prince
a
of
month.
Persia.
I see. Today is a very important day. She cannot be disturbed.
I don't think you understand how important this is.
Fool. Don't you know? You cannot change your fate.
You cannot change your fate. Was she speaking to me? How could she know my mission?
Why is the room breaking? Why does it look like her head's cut off? That like delayed rubble sound.
there! I will find my way to you!
No, Prince. Leave this place and never return. The Empress has no love for the world of men. She will kill you if she learns of your presence.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts is dead, but that's the funny part. Seeing what next phase of madness there'll be. Cool artwork. I need more rewinds, man. Can I just make this jump? Pretty far, dude. How beastly is my guy? Okay. He cannot. Well, what's over here? Yeah, that's one of the influences of these is some of this kind of like, in this it's not auto platforming like a lot of AAAs are nowadays, but this kind of like linear platforming got pretty popular. Stuff, yeah, like Uncharted and all that. Your Horizons. They just make it so it's like almost impossible to fail in those games. It's the big difference. Or it's a cool novelty in this, especially for the time. Maybe not so much anymore, but it's funny that you essentially get this without the fail, and then a lot more like yellow and white tape or paint on every surface and stuff. Like that's its legacy, man. I pressed A to release, bro. That's not, huh? There we go. Need to make sure I don't hit it too many times. How influential would you guys say the 2D Prince of Persia was? I mean, obviously there's a shitload of cinematic platformers nowadays. But I don't know if the original Prince of Persia really had that influence, or if it was just kind of more state of the industry nowadays with kind of, you know, some indies are focused on kind of like art and easy gameplay and stuff. I don't think the original, like, your Aladdins and Prince of Persia and all that were, like, easy back then. But there's the cinematic platformers which had this kind of focus on animation work and all that. I wonder if some of the, like, Limbos, like, look back to that kind of stuff, or it just kind of naturally came about. But I guess there's always been cinematic platformers. I think in the indie world, it's... I don't know. Very popular. I'm trying to decide where the fuck we're going. Make a jump here. Just fall? Like, it looks like I could just fall here. Oh. It's hard to tell with the camera angles, man. I'm supposed to land on that? Okay, you are supposed to land on those. I don't know what falls he can take and what he can't take, because he does die from falls. But sometimes he can fall like 4 stories and he's good, and then sometimes he falls like 2 feet and he's dead. It doesn't help with like weird depth perception and angles and stuff on these fucking set camera angles. The problem with the first game, it's a problem with every Prince of Persia game, I imagine. So that's where the white paint comes in, but I don't like that option either. I think just a little bit more camera control. I just like go up higher here. I can't even tell what's fucking going on over there. Am I wanting to jump out here, or is that on the wall? I think it's actually near me. Okay, I thought it was like on the wall, dude. I can't tell, man. Devilish camera angles. What am I just going back? It's not what I want. The wall run up. Oh, great. The wall run up, you have to press R, running straight at a wall. But if you go at a slight angle, you wall run left and right. Since the camera's all over the place, you don't get to, sometimes it can be kind of hard to hit those angles, like this right here, where like some fucking goofy like angle, where it's hard to get like a straight jump. It'd be easy if I could just put the camera behind him, but okay. Fun, dude. Yeehaw. Yeah, I am too. It's funny how easy it'd be if I could just do it like this. But now that it's like this, it's actually harder. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe I am supposed to like drop here. I just fall. Yeah, I think you're supposed to line up with that, drop, and then jump. But you have to be, like I said, you have to like line yourself up very precisely with the with where it is on the pillar. More than actually eyeball a jump or anything. I guess you could say it's more methodical. A little janky, man. The music just not being here is pretty fucked. I did not think it'd be that fucked, man. It's weird they would release it like that. Like, you think that'd just be like a no-go, man. I mean, yeah, like on a Nintendo system, I guess maybe wouldn't be the dark, edgy game system that I'm in. Don't think that's a good reason. Oh, I pressed A twice on accident. Because I was like, well, sometimes I'll press A and then it's too late and he just won't do it. Because he's like coming back around on the road, so sometimes I'll kind of spam it, but then it'll buffer in a jump and then you just fly. You need to make sure you do not touch that button more than once. Needs to be timed well. I need to leave soon, actually. Fuck. I want to get past this second, though. I wonder what is considered the fact that we played. I didn't think it was one of those games that had like a particular version that really mattered much. And I guess I should have done more research. Like I do with some games. You don't hear people talk about that kind of thing with this ever. It's more the content than the versions. Oh, I'm feeling patient today, man. Perfect game to be playing. Yeah. Just one press, baby. Great, the ladies.
There's so much pleasure.
Jesus, this is a lot of chips.
There's so much pleasure in pain.
If we fail here, we gotta redo the platform a bit, probably. So, we're not the cheese, man.
Pain is exquisite. I commend you. There's
I want to try to do like other moves, but if you actually just stand still and combo against these chips, they just grab you and fuck you up. Awesome. Just die to that light? I don't know. Alright, after this one, after I get to the next save point, I'll have to stop. My brother is back, so I'm gonna go eat. And we'll continue the wondrous adventures of Mr. Prince. I am the Prince of Persia. Hopefully it's not like 10 years till the next save point. I mean, it's been a while already, so... Sweet. Still nothing, dude. Here we go. Alright, folks. Well, thanks for watching so far. We'll continue a couple hours. I'm gonna go eat. So far, it's alright. I would say the combat's definitely got more going on than the first game. Doesn't seem to be as kind of bloated health pool and stuff. Kind of focused. But still has the fuck hammer angles. Still has odd sound on this version. I would say the combat's still not like really super fun. It's been pretty jank. And applying like certain moves to enemies doesn't always work. Like working and then like blocking and then like kind of counterattacking isn't always like a thing. Sometimes enemies just fold like one move, so it kind of lends itself to kind of being cheesy, which I'm not really a big fan of. We'll have to see as I get a feel, get more utility moves and see what the difficulty's like, right? If we can start flowing around and mastering the system and grabbing weapons and choking dudes out and throwing them and shit, or if it's gonna be, you know, a cheese fest the whole time, kind of just depends. But some enemies are like the ghost guy. It's like we try to actually play like a spacing block thing with him, and it's like he just doesn't care. But if you just spam like one move against him, he just dies, which is fine if it's like a big group where you have to like kind of use the right key move on each enemy, right? It's kind of like I guess how like the Batman Arkham games do, right? Which is fun. But I don't know if that's what they're going for. The Edge has been pretty funny. Definitely getting a kick out of that, but yeah, it seems pretty fucking crude overall, so we'll see. Anyways, back in a bit, guys. Thanks for watching.